Hi everybody, and again, welcome to Z Code System Sports Picks. Here we develop and share automated systems to help you win big, and not only win big, but win on a consistent basis. So we have reached the NFL Divisional Round, and two number 6 seed teams are still in the hunt for a possible Super Bowl berth. So we're going to take a look at the matchups for this week, and we're on the page here for the VIP club section of the site, and we're going down to the NFL picks, and here we have the Indianapolis Colts against the Kansas City Chiefs. So you take a look at what we have here. The Colts are burning hot status and the Chiefs are average. If you look at the odds, Chiefs have the better odds of winning the game, and if you look up here, you can see that they have a 5.5 point line here in favor of the Chiefs at home, and the Chiefs have a 55% chance of winning the game outright. If you look at the head-to-head matches to see if that's relevant, well, in this case, it's not going to really play much of a factor because the last meeting was in October of 2016, so we don't have to worry about that. But take a look at the power rankings indicator, and these teams are dead even here at plus 23, and actually both were on a slightly downward trend. So this is a very evenly matched game here. If you look at the Volatility Oscillator to see which teams are the most stable, well, you see both are relatively stable. Chiefs are more stable than the Colts, meaning that they are more apt to win according to their favorite status and lose according to their underdog status. So in this one here, though, it looks like it's going to be pretty much a tight game. It's a very close line, actually, for a number 6 seed against a number 1 team. The Colts are a number 6 seed, but they have won 10 out of their last 11 games. The Chiefs have the number 1 offense in the league. I think that the Chiefs probably will definitely win this one at home, but the Colts will cover, and it would not be a surprise if the Colts pull off the upset, but I am leaning towards the Chiefs in this one to win the game. So we look down here at the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Again, the Cowboys have been playing very well for the most part. Starting off at 3-5, and they won the division. Then they won against Seattle in the wild card game. The Rams are burning hot. The Cowboys are burning hot. You see the Rams have a much better odds of winning the game at 1.3 compared to 3.75. If you look here at the percent chance of winning, the Rams are up here at 69% compared to 31%, and the Rams are a huge 8.5 point favorites at home in this contest. If you look here at the power rankings indicator, both teams are ranked very high. The Rams are slightly above the Cowboys at 29 to 28. Volatility, let's take a look at the stability of these two teams. The Rams are a much more stable teams. They are more likely to win when favored or lose when as an underdog. They are a home favorite. I don't see how Dallas can really win this game as well as they have been playing. The Rams are just too tough. I think the Rams will win this game and also cover the spread. So let's take a look at the next matchup. We got the Chargers at the Patriots. Well, the Chargers are coming off of a road win against the Ravens in the wild card round. New England is the number 2 seed. Both teams are burning hot, as you can see here. New England has the better odds of winning at 1.5 to 2.7, and they have a 61% chance of overtaking the Chargers in this one. And the line is actually relatively low. It's only a 4-point line for New England, which means that if they're playing on a neutral field, they would only be a 1-point favorite. So the odds makers are seeing this as a pretty close matchup. And it is a pretty close matchup. I think it's very close as well. Let's take a look at the oscillators and see what we have here. On the power rankings indicator, again, New England has a slight edge, 25 to 23. Both teams are on an upward trend right now. If you look at the head-to-head matchup that they played recently, well, no. October of 2017 was the last meeting, so that does not really affect our prediction here for this one. The Volatility Oscillator, you notice on here, neither team is extremely stable. Plus 2 to plus 6. New England's relatively stable, but I won't take too much into that part of the forecasting, the stability. But the biggest factor in this one is probably New England. It's very, very difficult to pick against them at home, especially with Tom Brady still at quarterback, still playing well. I don't see how the Raiders can really win this one. If they do, it'll be an upset, but I pick the Chargers. I pick New England to win and cover. Now the final game is Philadelphia at New Orleans. The Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs, had to win their last 3 to get in. They beat some good teams. They beat Houston at home. They beat the Rams on the road. They beat Chicago, albeit on a kick that off the upright to help them win the game, but still, they came from behind, got the go-ahead touchdown late. They beat the Bears on the road. They've been playing well. The Saints blew them out the first meeting 48-7. I don't see the same thing happening here. The Eagles are more healthy. They are more prepared. They are confident. They're playing better defensively. This will be a lot closer game than what people might think. If you look at here, the Saints have definitely the advantage at the odds of 1.27 to 4.1. They're given here a 79% chance of winning, and a 9.5 point spread I think is very high. I think that line is too high. I think that's at the line that favors going to Philadelphia. The Eagles are burning hot. New Orleans average. If you look at the power ranking indicator, New Orleans has been stable at plus 31, but you see the recent hot trend by the Eagles rising from plus 15 on December 16th up to plus 22. So definitely trending in the right direction, and they're a dangerous team right now. If they get off to a hot start, they can stick with the Saints throughout the course of the game. I don't think they will win. I think the Saints probably win the game, but it's going to be a lot better matchup than the first time around. And don't be surprised if the Eagles actually cover on this one. Okay, so that is it for the predictions. But now I just want to mention to you that if you don't want to go through all these numbers and everything, some people don't like that. That's fine. If you don't, you can go to this section here. We have what we call the top performing automated systems. And all you do on this is select your sport. You can select, in this case, it will be NFL. So you select NFL right here. And then you can check out the time period involved. So you want profit time, the last 3 active months since the start of the 2018 season, or whatever you want to do. And the profit method, top profit, best ROI, best profit chart, best trust factor, etc. And then you just go down through here and check out the system. There's plenty to choose from. So there you have it for that. Okay, so anyway, enjoy this weekend's games. Thank you for watching, and if you're not already a member of Z Code Club, please make a point to join and start winning. We will see you next week. Enjoy the games. Have a good day.